Okay, good morning, good morning. It's the last week of instruction for school. Are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Yay! One person, no. Okay. I'm happy about it, you know. Can't lie, I am a teacher, but I do enjoy summer as well. It's not like, oh, shucks. I don't say shucks normally. Do you?
Yes.
You really do?
Yeah.
You say shucks?
Oh, shucks.
Oh, turtles.
Yes.
Yeah, you like, we have a turtle fan here, so that's all. All right, so let's list a bunch of formulas for area of a bunch of shapes. All right, so please give me a shape. Yes.
Triangle.
We got one here. Yeah, go ahead.
Square.
Square. And what is the formula for area of a square? Anyone?
Base times height.
Very good. Area equals BH. Any other shapes that fall under this category of the area is base times height? Yes?
Rectangle.
Rectangle, putting it down. Anything else? Yes?
Parallelogram.
Very good. It is true that a parallelogram.
Oh.
Squares, rectangles, and parallelograms. Area equals base times height. All right. Let's even draw a little depiction for this parallelogram. By the way, you guys know I'm from Maryland, right?
Me too.
Go back.
From Maryland?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
We've talked about this before.
We have? What city?
I used to live in, by the Potomac.
Potomac. That's cool. Okay. That's nice. Anyway, do you know the Maryland accent? Or Merlin?
Merlin.
Merlin. Anyway, so you'd say that you call this a parallelogram. I'm from Merlin. It's a parallelogram. Anyway, I gave that up. Okay, what would be the base of this parallelogram?
4.
No, I mean, where would it be?
At the bottom.
Bottom here, so I'm going to put a little b. And what would the height be here?
No. It would
No.
be straight up.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Straight up, yeah. Okay. So that's the area of a rectangle, square, parallelogram. Another shape, please.
Triangle.
Triangle. Area equals.
Base times height divided by 2.
Cool. So I'm going to write that. This is the same thing, 1/2 BH, which is base times height divided by 2. You've seen that before. Another shape.
Trapezoid.
Yes. Got triangle. Yes.
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid. Let's do it. Trapezoid. Sounds like a robot.
I don't know this one.
Area equals. Anyone know this one? It's kind of weird. Yeah, you got it? Feel it?
I might know.
Sort of. Yeah, it's in the book. You feel free to look at it. Totally.
Like 1/2.
You got a 1/2 in there.
Second base times top base divided by. You know
You're
what I mean?
close.
All right.
You're close. It's right in the book. So many people, I'd recommend.
It
It's
Don't be afraid of
base
looking stuff up.
over
You know. What do we have?
Base 1 plus base 2 times height.
Yes, that's it.
times 1/2.
over
And we got the half. Good job. So we got the height. So we have B1 plus B2.
Whoa.
Nice. All right. So let's put a little picture for this one too. Okay. There we have trapezoid. Bless your soul. I know. And I'm not going to do it unless in the summer you want me to like email you. Bless you. That's for your sneezes in the past month. Base 1, base 2.
and
And
the height.
the height would be same deal with this. So let's do it in a different color. There's your height there. So it would be 1/2 times the height, whatever that is. Naturally, height needs to be perpendicular. And then add up the bases and multiply that. All right, we'll do a practice problem. Okay, any other shapes in the world that we can do area for?
Octagon.
Circle, weird. Octagon we're doing later. Circ. What is the area for a circ?
Pi d. Oh no, pi r squared.
Pi r squared. No, I get that. Those are confusing. The way I remember it is whenever you're talking about area, you have a square. Whenever you're talking about the area, think of the word squared, whether it's in the units or what else. Okay, so we have circle. We need one more in here. Starts with an R.
Rhombus.
Rhombus.
Rectangle.
We have rectangle. You said it. Rhombus area equals. We could put this here also. Rhombus is also one of these. Yeah, I'll draw a rhombus. 1/2 D1, D2. D's stand for diagonals. Let's draw a rhombus. Can I ask you if this is in the frame here?
It is.
It is? Okay, cool, thank you. So we have a rhombus. What do we know about a rhombus? That all the sides are
Equal.
equal, so we'll pop this.
So it's like a square.
Sort of like a square, but
Beep. That's like a diamond.
sort of like a diamond. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you could say it's like a diamond on its side. Yes?
Are you saying it's 1/2 times D1 times D2
Yeah.
or plus?
Times, all times. So let's put in the D's. This is diagonal 1, D1, and diagonal 2 is the other one. So put that down, D2. 1/2 times the diagonals. All right, so that's the list of areas that we're going to be responsible for. Yes, please?
Well, didn't you say that a rhombus is a parallelogram and parallelograms?
Yes, so you can get the area of a rhombus in two different ways,
Oh, okay.
which is a good question. So rhombus, notice I threw in here, which is base times height also. And here, here, there. Okay, cut it up like sushi. Cut roll. All right, so now let's do some areas, shall we? Rectangle. And now we have, I'm going to draw this sort of envelope thing here. 1 and 1, 1 and 1. Please make these 90 degrees. Let's make this 10. All these legs the same. 5. Okay. And let's get and we want the area of the shaded region in green. That's the goal. 5 in here. Okay. Area of the shaded region in green. Now, I want to impress upon you one thing. If you take one thing from this lesson, almost a spill. I'm glad you survived. If you take one thing from this lesson, it's as follows. The logic behind how to get the shaded region in green. So I'm going to turn it to you. What is the logic behind getting the shaded region in green? Okay.
You have to subtract the rectangle, the whole rectangle,
Yeah.
from the like little
What are these two shapes?
triangle.
Triangles. Yeah, you said it. I know you mean what you say. You said subtract the area from the triangles. You said subtract the the rectangle from the triangles. Is that right?
No, subtract the triangles. That's what I meant.
I know that's what you meant. Add to it, please.
Oh wait, is the 5 is the there?
The length
Okay.
of the leg, yeah. But you're right. So let's put that down. Area of shaded equals area rectangle minus area triangles. That's the logic. Any questions about this logic? Crucial. And once that clicks, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So let's do it. What is the area of the rectangle? How do we get the area of a rectangle?
Base times height.
Yay, class! Base times height. Good job.
You're
So
welcome.
we have. What is the base?
10.
10.
Well,
What
5.
is the height of the rectangle? Okay, this thing, right?
Yeah.
5 is the leg of the triangle. Okay. What would this leg be? 5.
Why?
So you do.
Because they're marked as the same.
So 20.
Would it be?
So you may do Pythagorean theorem, and that's okay.
So square root of 50.
Yeah. Before you do Pythagorean theorem, though, to solve for this,
Base times height over 2.
we don't. Well, I want to get this first. I want to get this. We're not getting the area yet. Does anyone know what type of right triangle this is? Yes? Yes, I know it's coming.
45, 45. Isosceles.
It is isosceles, and thus it's
45, 45.
45, 45, 90.
No.
How can you spot a 45, 45, 90 if the legs are the same? So the legs are the same. And what's the rule about going from a leg to a hypotenuse in a 45, 45, 90?
Times radical 2.
Times radical 2. So you take the leg, which is 5, and you multiply it by radical 2. Now you said Pythag, which would be square root of 50, right? That's what you just said? Which is that, yeah. So if you did Pythag, you get c squared equals 50, and c equals 5 rad 2, because it's 25 times 2. C squared equals 50, c equals 5 rad 2, because you take the square root of both sides, which is cool. All right, so with your permission, 5 rad 2 here. And now we need the area of the triangles. Minus, well, why don't we do this first? Let's do this, keep it organized. 10 times 5 rad 2, are we allowed to multiply these?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what is it? I know this is your specialty, yeah.
50.
50? You're right.
Root 2.
50 root 2, good job. You know, you learned that this year. Isn't that a good feeling? It's good, you learned that this year. I'm happy. Go owl. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad, I'm telling you. All right, area of the triangles. Now, with your permission again, I'm going to draw this triangle over here just for
fun.
funsies. 5 and 5. 1/2 base times height. Thought? Yes?
So if it's 1/2 base times height is 25, and then half of that is 12.5.
Right on.
But then since we have another triangle, we can just say the area of both triangles together is 25.
Okay, good job.
Wow.
Let's reiterate.
Yeah, can you-
Let's reiterate, sure. So this is what happens. What many students tend to overlook is that with this triangle, now redrawn over here, we already have the base and the height. We already have the base and the height. Do you agree that the base and the height must always be perpendicular?
Yes.
I'm gonna write that down, if I can find room.
To the right.
Base and height perpendicular, let's do that. Base perpendicular to height. Very crucial. Someone walking in on the lesson now would be like, what? So base perpendicular to height. Indeed, base we can think of like the bottom line, and then the height is perpendicular from it. So let's go ahead.
In which area?
Every shape. Do you agree it's the same here with parallelogram? Do you see it up here? Base and height perpendicular?
Yes.
Same thing.
Okay.
Base and height perpendicular trapezoid.
Okay.
Okay. Good clarification. Now let's do area of one triangle. Area of this one triangle equals 1/2 5 times 5. 1/2 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is
25.
25 over 2 is 12.5, right?
Times 2 is 25.
So let's do that.
No, it's 12.5.
Area
Times 2 is 25.
one triangle equals 12.5. Questions about the area of one triangle being 12.5. All right, now that we have that, how many triangles do we want?
2,
2, so 2 times 12.5.
which is 25.
So this is 50 root 2 minus 25.
And that equals the area.
Can you combine 50 root 2 minus 25? Are these like terms?
No.
No answer.
So that's the
So
area.
that, and call that units squared. All right. Okay? Questions on that one? We're going to do 2 more.
What is that 50?
How's it 50 rad 2?
No, I just couldn't see it.
Okay. Let's take it down.
Alright, formulas. The other formulas down, we need the sports space. Let's get it
All right. This one they love on the SAT. Love! What if I was like this normally in life?
What?
I am.
It makes life more interesting.
Yeah, you know. You know. Girl. Okay, so because you said that, I'm gonna make it bigger. Interesting. There we go.
Horrible.
That's lopsided.
I know. Fine. Finesies. Okay. No oval-esque, but it's okay. We'll live. All right, so we have a square. Inside the circ, we have line going from middle over, call it 6. And now let's take green again. All right, number 2. Area of the shaded region, the region in green. I like this problem. I like this. It gets your mind going. Okay, could I ask you the logic, please?
Yeah.
What's the logic?
Well, like the other one, we need to have the area of the bigger
Yes.
minus the area of the smaller.
Area of the bigger minus area of the smaller. Love it. What's the area of the bigger?
So,
what we call it? Area of what?
Area of the circle.
Okay, area of shade
Minus the
equals area circle minus area. I'm gonna call this. Let's make this a square.
Wait, you wrote. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
We'll make it a square. Clearly a square. Area square.
And then can I
Okay, so why don't you do this one for us?
Okay, well, since the radius is given,
Yep.
which is 6,
Yep.
and the area for a circle is pi r squared,
Yes. How do you know this is a radius?
because it is
It goes from the
Center.
center to
to
the
the edge of the circle.
edge of the circle. Couldn't have said it better, please.
All right, and so okay, 6 squared. Well, since the
Area.
area is pi r squared,
Yes.
it's pi 6 squared,
Which is
36 pi.
36 pi. Very good. Halfway done. 36 pi. Now we need the area of the square. So many ways to do this. So many ways. And sort of give you some hints here. There. That's one way to do it.
Oh,
You know. Questions about where I'm going? Okay, so then where am I going with this? Where am I going with this square? One person knows? 2, 3? Where am I going with the square back row? Middle
You
row?
are going to.
Where am I going?
Oh,
Where we went last time too.
because you know
Okay.
that the diagonal, because it's going to be a 30, 45, 45, 90.
Good, yeah, that's where I'm going. 45, 45, 90. Okay.
You're welcome.
You want to continue the thought? You want to continue the continue the thought, please?
Okay, so you know that 6 plus 6 is
Yeah.
12.
So I'm
Because
going
you
to draw
can
that in, anyone? 6,
use
12?
the diameter of the circle also.
12 is the diameter, very good.
Where you're focusing on the 45, 45, 90.
Okay, so what should I draw over here?
You should replicate it.
Replicate the square?
No, the triangles.
The triangles.
Right.
Okay, let's do both. Okay, we have triangles and square there. And we have 12 here, like you said.
Yes.
Okay,
So a rule to go from a 90 to a 45,
good job.
you would set it up 12 over 1.
Okay. Then
12
what?
over 1
Yeah.
times radical 2.
Not times.
Divide.
Hypotenuse to leg, right, guys?
Mhm.
Is making it smaller.
Dividing it.
So it's
Divide, sorry.
no apology necessary. You're doing great. 12 what?
Over 1. Oh, 12 over radical 2.
12 over radical
But that's
2.
always, sorry, I do 12 over 1 times radical 2 over radical 2.
Not, but it's not over 1. That's the only difference.
Oh.
To get
How is
from
it over 1?
hypotenuse to
Oh.
leg, we divide the hypotenuse by rad 2.
Yeah.
So now we do bless you email.
Icky.
And now this becomes 12 rad 2
Divide by 2.
divide by 2, which becomes 6 rad 2 is the leg. Bless you too. Is there a draft? All right, so we need the area. I'm going to put 6 rad 2 in the picture now. And I'm going to put 6 rad 2 here as well. Area of a square. Area of the square is
Base times height.
bless you.
Again, thank you. 36.
Okay, you're a specialty now, right? Okay, so I'm going to write what times what am I multiplying?
6
Six.
root 2 times 6 root 2.
6 root 2. Bless you.
Jesus.
This is
It's
awesome.
not funny.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry. It's not fun.
Okay.
I like it.
Let's do it, specialty girl. 6 times 6 is?
36 round 2.
No.
Why?
Close.
It's like
Root
so
two.
separate.
Root 2 times root 2?
2. Yeah.
This looks like 3.
Wait, I remember doing this, but I forget the
What's
rule.
root 2 times itself?
Isn't it just...
Yes,
Two.
yes, it's
Two.
just 2.
It's just...
So it's
So it's 2
36
times 6.
times 2. And 36 pi minus
60.
They're 72.
72. Why 3? 36.
I remember that.
Not funny.
Not plus.
Is it?
That's horrible.
Everyone sneeze. That would be impressive. If I do it like this and no, it's not gonna happen. It's like,
If you look up at the ceiling,
Yeah, 'cause
look
it's
up
that light.
Look up at a light. Oh yeah, look up at a light.
okay. Questions about this? And then we have units squared, of course. Because we're not doing, if it was inches, it would be inches squared, and that's the answer. Question, please.
Could you have just simplified the 36?
36 and 36? Oh, you mean these two?
Yeah.
Okay, good question. If I wanted, I could factor out 36, make it parentheses on the outside. However, this we have to imply, we multiply these. But 36 pi, for example, if I was over here, new problem, 36 pi plus 36. Can these combine? No, they're not like terms. Yeah, they can combine. I could factor out 36. I could make it 36 pi plus 1 if I wanted to do that. I undistributed it. But I don't really need to do that. There's no point of doing that. All right, let's do one more. In or out? In. I'm still waiting on sneeze.
I'm trying.
You're trying now. I thought it hurts you. You don't have to try.
No,
You can't think
you know
about
when
it.
it tickles like your nose and
Yeah, I know that feeling. It's like, or that's just me.
But the bases make us more clear.
Rhombies.
Zombies and aliens. Rumba. It's a kite, bro.
So 3.
3. Yeah.
Skirtle.
Okay. Okay. Please find the area of the rhombus. Please find the area of the rhombus. And what we're going to do is we're going to do it in 2 ways so we can really get a feel for it. So the area of the rhombus, we're saying it's a rhombus.
Square?
Will we have?
Rhombus is a square.
Will we have any of the?
Formulas given.
Yeah.
God, I've been doing this for so long, right? Will we have any of the formulas given? Like, there's pizza at lunch today.
Really?
No, there's not.
No,
No.
but is there?
I believe that I'm going to give as much as the SAT gives in formulas.
Okay,
That's-
because like all the like.
I think I thought about it. I would like to give as much as the SAT.
You think you thought about it?
I think I've thought about it. Maybe. Yes, question, please.
Just to know if I did it right, is the answer 18?
I don't know yet. Probably. Yes.
Okay, the formula that's D1 times D2.
Let's do it. Area equals 1/2 D1 D2. Okay, so we need D1. Let's call that the short one. In a rhombus,
6.
do we know that this is 3 also?
Yeah.
Yes. Diagonals are bisected by each other, so we can do 1/2 6. Now we need D2, don't we?
Yeah.
What else do we know about a rhombus? What else do we know about the diagonals of a rhombus? Do you know? Do you know?
Perpendicular.
Bro.
Perpendicular. The diagonals are not equal in
How does that
fact.
help define
But
the
they are
answer?
Oh, it's
bisected.
a
They are
34.
bisected.
It's a 3, 4, 5.
It's a 3, 4, 5 right
Don't
triangle.
you just need the size, how the size?
I want to do that as well. So let's do both. So we have a 3, 4, 5 here. 3 and 5 are given. 5 is the hypotenuse. 3 is the leg. So we could do Pythagorean theorem, or we memorize the 3, 4, 5 right triangle. Questions about the 3, 4, 5? You guys know, we've gone over it.
Yeah.
Big on the SAT, right triangle 3, 4, 5. Let's put in 4 here and 4 here. So what is the next diagonal? 8.
6 times 8.
6 times 8 is?
24.
24 times a half is?
6 times 8
times
is
48.
Yeah.
48 times
The
a
answer
half.
is 24.
24, right.
How is it 24? 5 times 5 is 25.
Where'd you get the 5?
Oh, because he did base some side. Yeah, I don't understand
Okay,
that.
now,
I
now
thought you said
unit
it's a square.
It's not, it's a rhombus.
Yeah, so how would you
And now we need, yeah, if you wanted to get the height, it looks like the height here is kind of out of reach. It's out of reach. This thing,
Yeah, like how would you?
it's out of reach. 5 times, well,
Because
I already know what it'll be because it'll be 24 divided by 5. Because I know this is 5. So it's going to be something decimal-esque. Something that we would have to use trig to get, which is not necessary. All right? Because think about it. I know it's 5 times something is 24. I already know the area is 24.
Yeah.
So that will be some sort of decimal.
how do you know the area is 24?
Because we already calculated the area using diagonals. All right. Question there? No? Any other follow-ups? So yeah, we don't even need the other method. Take it back. We don't need the other method. Okay, follow-up questions overall. Yes, please? No, I heard you. No?
No.
Okay. That was your sneeze trying. Okay, good job. This is probably our second to last ever filming.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Oh,
come
ever
in.
with us, but not
ever with us. Ever with us. But you guys are living the moment. This
So
is
no
right
more
now.
turtle episodes?
No more turtle episodes. What's your best impression of a turtle?
That's so watching this.
I'm scared! No, it's safe.
No, it's
What about a stubby turtle tail?
That's a chicken.
Stubby turtle tail.
Turtles don't
Can't even see it. What's your favorite word? Awkward? Okay. There.
I hate that word.
I know.
Awkward.
Everyone's like laughing, like, yeah, it was so funny, and then something happened, and someone's like, awkward. It's like, okay, so now the moment is ruined.
Awkward turtle.
Awkward. Let's just do it. Let's just be like.
Awkward turtle.
So for homework, you have just 9 problems. We get started in class. Awkward.
Awkward.
See what just happened?
Bro.
Shucks.
Awkward.
All right, say goodbye, everyone, really loud. Bye, bye, bye.